Alright, so today we're going to be making a painting of a little bird. So we are going to start with oil pastels. So you want to pick which color you want to use as your outline to draw with. And we are going to draw this straight with oil pastel, no pencil first, okay? So if you make a mistake, you have to figure out a way to just go with the flow. So my first step is I'm going to make a curved line right here. So notice how far down from the top that is. It's only a little bit. You don't want to draw it too far down on your paper, like right here. It needs to be up here so we have a lot of space to do the rest of the drawing. Alright, and then from there you're going to come out a little bit and then curve down again. Out a little bit, curve down, like that. And then you want to connect these two, but you want to make it kind of like a letter V. So I'm going to draw a letter V. Like that. Okay, from here, you're going to draw a straight line that looks like it's going to go to the corner, but you don't want to go all the way to the corner. You want to stop a little bit above. And then you're going to do the same thing over here, but you don't want it to be as long. Like that. And then go up. And then you're going to come down, and you want it to be kind of right where this one is. And then connect them with a curved line. Okay? And then I'm going to make 3 lines on top of the head and connect them. Now I'm going to switch colors, and I'm going to make some legs. And I'm going to bend one of the legs, and I'm going to make some eyes. And I'm going to draw little wings or feathers there. Okay, so we are finished with the oil pastels. So now what we are going to do is we're going to paint this in using watercolor paint. So watercolor paint is this paint in the tray. You need water and a brush. With watercolor paint, you need the water to wake up the paint, otherwise it just stays dry. So we have to get our brush wet before we begin. Now I'm going to start painting the inside of my birdie here. So I'm going to get my brush wet, and I'm going to pick a warm, lighter color for my bird. I'm going to make my bird a lighter color, so I'm probably going to use yellow. And I'm just going to paint in my bird. Just make sure you stay in your lines. When you notice your brush is getting dry, get a little more water and a little more paint. And what you should notice while you're doing this, I'm painting right over the wings here. Nothing's happening to that oil pastel. It's because when you use paint that has water, they don't like each other. They don't mix together. So it's like they avoid each other. So I can put this paint all over that oil pastel and nothing's going to happen to it. Now go really slow around the eyes. You don't want to get paint into the eyes. We want to leave those white. Okay, so now that my bird is painted, I'm going to rinse my brush and I'm going to paint the background. Now background, you want to pick a little darker of a color. So I'm going to pick a dark violet. Okay. Now I'm not going to paint the whole background this violet. I'm just going to pick certain areas to paint it. But you don't want to get into your birdie at all. So go really slow near the edges. Alright, now the reason I didn't paint in every little area is because I wanted to do the background with two colors. So I still want to use kind of a darker color, and I'm going to keep in the same color family. I'm still going to think of a violet, so I'm going to use more of this red violet. So this is like a violet with a little bit of red mixed in with it. And this is going to make that yellow really pop out. Alright, so here is our finished painting of our little birdie using watercolor paints and oil pastels.